Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I wanted to hit you with that vignette, like, don't you kiss me away whilst on the phone. I would like you to go inside your dreams, girl. Don't you need me, or don't you leave me here alone. I would need you to step, like, I'm not going to give you that full vignette right now because that's that video drone vignette, but like when I mean step inside the screen, I mean literally, like, I need you to go inside of the screen so I can feel your presence and I can actually, like, feel you. Yeah, so that's the video drone. I think, well, I'll get into that in a minute. First and foremost, how are you doing today? This is the Angels in Politics broadcast. Remember, you are the news. Um, and this is the creative and artistic manifestation of Angels in Politics, the white collar goon. And as you can see, well, ladybug is, that's not a ladybug. But as you can see, I'm outside. It's a beautiful day outside. Um, the sun is beaming on me, and that's because the universe wants me to shine this light upon you. But first and foremost, have you eaten? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your dinner? Okay, that's great. Whatever you have consumed, just let me know. I'm keen to see or hear about what you're consuming, how your dinners are going, how you're preparing it, making sure that you're preparing your food with love, with compassion, with enthusiasm, with joy. Making sure that there is an infusion of happiness, of empathy, of encouragement, whilst you make the food, because you'll be able to taste that. Okay, you'll be able to taste that. You might be having your dinner, you might have your soup, you might have your salad, you might have your vegetables, and you're gonna say, "Wow, what is that? What is it that I taste? Respectability, nobility. Oh my gosh, I'm eating this pasta. I'm into this soup. What is that I taste? Oh, virtue. I'm tasting. Uh, I'm tasting joy. I'm tasting. I'm tasting the love. I'm tasting. Oh my gosh, I taste so much. I'm tasting the diligence. I'm tasting dutifulness. I'm tasting, critical thinking, strategic thinking, strategic planning. I'm thinking all of these things. I'm tasting all of these things. So you're gonna like that. But here I am right now. I'm taking some time out just to speak with you because I have to go back onto a video call for my fellowship in a few minutes. So I'm just getting some time outside, just getting my reps out there in the sun, and just allowing myself to interface with nature, and that's important. So I really want to speak to that. Some of you might wonder, like, what is it that you do to keep your spirits up? And how are you keeping your spirits up, particularly in this time whereby people are quarantined. There's this global pandemic. You've been without work for ages. You're still living at your parents' home. You are calling off bill collectors because they need some shit from you and you don't have any money. Like, how do you seem to be so upbeat? How do you seem to be positive? How do you seem to be moving with a sense of purpose? How do you seem to align your personality with your passion, in conjunction with pivoting yourself, positioning yourself to fully receive God's universal grace, His mercy, so you can be in alignment, in accordance with your purpose, and to speak, to write, to read, to move with intentionality, with purposefulness. How was your life of easefulness or peacefulness and purpose? Well, I have to give all thanks to God first and foremost. and somebody says, well, where is he? Because if he was here, maybe you wouldn't be going through some of these bad things, or maybe you wouldn't be down. Or there's people who feel like, oh man, God is not around because he wouldn't allow that person to get killed, or he wouldn't have allowed, my whoop-de-whoop to pass, or he wouldn't have allowed my home to be foreclosed on, or for me to have my car repossessed, or for me to lose my job, or for me to go under these financial constraints. That's not true. That's not true at all. Truth be known, this is a part of the journey. And whilst you're on this journey, you are being given the tools, or you're learning to acquire the tools to combat the suffering, to combat the tyranny, to stave off the malevolence and the pain that is inevitable, right? So that's a part of life. Really, you got to look at yourself as a simulation game. This is a video game, and it's like, are you leveling up? And what needs to be done for you to ascend and to level up and to enhance yourself? And that is putting yourself out there to fight the battles. You got to fight the small bosses, or the small battles, in order to get to the medium level, adversarial guy, or monster, or beast, in order for you to develop, or to fully encompass these points, or these metrics, these metrics that are applied to you, that allows you to grow, that allows you to boom boom. Now you're able to get the sword of virtue. Now you have this shield of encouragement. Now you have that breastplate of confidence, of continuity, because you're in alignment with your higher self and your lower self. Now you have the intelligence. Now you have that headpiece of competence, intelligence. Now you have that wand of industriousness, of conscientiousness. Now you have that jetpack that propels you, due to your ability to seek the answers, because you have so many questions. You're curious, you're inquisitive, and you're open to learning about yourself, to correcting your shortcomings or your pitfalls, because you have a growth mindset. You have a mindset of adaptability and adopting new and innovative methodologies to increase your efficiency, your effectiveness, to optimize your productivity, to optimize your ability to connect with others. So boom, you're wondering, like, wait, why would I be out here, and like, I haven't had a girl talk to me in years. I haven't had a girl, like, call my phone and tell me something that she wanted to hear for years. Like, I haven't had, why you might be thinking, why did that lady play me off? Why was I getting broken up with? Why was somebody treating me so wrong? Why am I left out in the cold? Why am I left to shoulder the burden? Why am I out here? Why is it just me? Right? Whole time you don't see what's going on with you. You're not looking at it from the macroscopic, bird's eye, holistic view, and it's like you're being put through this training. You're in the training grounds right now. You're not even ready for the game yet. The game hasn't even started yet. Trust me, you haven't even gotten to the stadium yet. Right now, you're on the outskirts. You're the motherfucking Kung Fu Panda who's selling his noodles outside of the stadium. You haven't even gotten in. You haven't even gotten into the tournament. You're what's my man's name? Midoriya from My Hero Academia. You haven't even gotten accepted into the university. You're not even at school yet to even showcase what your superpowers are, for you to even implement your powers, for you to even integrate your superpowers, so you can even display and modify your powers into gain new ones. Like, you're not even at the university yet. You haven't even been accepted yet. You haven't even applied yet. That's where you are in your stage. So it's like, trust me, like, You don't want to get thrown into the waters because you can't swim. And some of you may be like, I physically can swim, but like, no, you're not ready to fully be thrown out into the universe because you need to be taught these skills right now. You need to grow right now. You need to level up now. And that's what the pain is doing. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Pain is simply weakness leaving the body. That's what the trials are for. That's what the suffering is for. That's what the trouble, the malevolence, the tyranny, the obstructions, the objections, all of that. All of that is necessary for your for the procurement of the creativity, for the creative skills, for your intelligence, for your competence, for your spiritual growth, for your emotional growth, for your level to be more versatile, to be well-rounded, to be well-versed, to be adaptable and adoptable, the adaptability of these new found talents, these new found abilities to be resilient. This is building up your resiliency. This is toughening you up. This is providing you with the grit, the tenacity, the ability to delay instant gratification, instant satisfaction. This is allowing you to be like, yo, I'm out here now, and you can't hurt me right now because you can't tell me about getting played off by women because it's happened thousands of times. You can't talk to me about losing my money. I've been broke plenty of times. You can't talk to me about like having somebody tell me no and rejecting my artistry or rejecting my belief systems. This has happened 10 times, 100 times, 100-fold. This is the reason why you do it. This is the reason why your boss is telling you some shit and you're just sitting back and you're smiling because like he wants to see you turn up. She wants to see you show face. She's gonna call you out your name and she wants to see like, oh, I'm pressing your button, motherfucker. Like, let me see what you do, homegirl. This is a part of the process because you don't know that they don't know that you are the ascended. You are the transcendent. You are the integral unification of the universal puzzle. You are the piece. You are the conductor. This is you. So be aware of that. Videodrome, like get into the screen so I can really present you with this message.